My advice for the young adult with hearing loss is to write down the things that make you feel most included and accepted. And that could be from over communication, written communication, whatever it is, write it down. Let that be your guidebook for other people to interact with you, become friends with you in whatever capacity to building that relationship. I think over the years, my list has changed, and the things that made me feel safe and seen have changed as I got older. And I've gotten a little bit more experience with articulating what those things are. But it does start with the list. It allows yourself to give intention behind what the world looks like for you and how navigating it looks like for you and other people. No matter where you're going, make sure that that list is right beside you. You look at it so that you can start to break down what it means to be you and what it means for other people to make you feel included in their lives. Good luck.
My advice for a young adult with hearing loss is that it's always okay to ask for help, even if certain listening situations are intimidating. For example, if you are in college and you are not sure what accommodations you had in high school or what you need for specific classes, you can always reach out to Student Service Center. They are your best friend. They will really help you find what accommodations will fit best for certain classes and what you need to be successful in those classes. Another thing to think about is always take care of your hearing devices, whether that would be your hearing aids, cochlear implants, and or your personal FM system like the Roger microphone or the phone clip. Those accessories are perfect and so awesome to have in definitely those intimidating, noisy situations, like the restaurant, or if you're at like a family party, or Thanksgiving is another good one to have, where you can put the microphone in the middle of the table, where you can pass it around. You can find what works best for you to be able to hear better in those different scenarios. Another thing to keep in mind is for social interactions with friends, families, strangers especially, people will always be curious about your hearing loss and what your listening devices are. They do come from a good place, even if they ask questions or not sure how to ask, and some of those questions may sound uncomfortable and you're not sure how to answer or don't want to answer. You do have the power to explain your hearing loss journey. You don't have to give or share everything, but just enough to give important information to bring awareness to hearing loss to the deaf and hard of hearing community and our culture. So much more, if you know sign language or if you don't, and that is okay. Not everybody knows sign language, or not everybody knows a whole lot about deaf culture, but in your experience, you share what you experienced growing up with different listening devices, or if you went to school for the deaf or a listening and spoken language program for deaf and hard of hearing students, you have the power to explain how you want to explain it. You have control over that, not other people, but it is good to bring that awareness. Going into that, you have the ability to empower yourself how to have the best hearing loss journey in your adult life. Why is that? That's because during your childhood and schooling and, your parents and family members helping you prepare for the rest of your life, you are in charge and the boss of your hearing loss. That's my advice to young adults with hearing loss.
My advice for young adults with hearing loss is just to follow all of your dreams and overcome all limitations. Hello, my name is Tanya McCullen. I am from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I am 100% deaf in both of my ears, and I have a cochlear implant that I got when I was 4 years old. I definitely had many challenges growing up. One of the biggest challenges I had was I wanted to go to medical school. That was a big dream of mine. That's something I wanted to do for a very long time. Keep in mind, this was a different time. This was years ago. At that time, between elementary to high school, I was told that this was not the case. You are deaf. This is not a thing. Find something else. I ignored them. This is what I wanted to do, and I committed and I stayed on that path. So I attended university, and man, that was a challenge. The big classrooms, the noise, the group activities, listening to the teacher, trying to take notes and multitask, that was definitely a challenge. At first, I didn't want any help or any assistance. I just took that as a sign of weakness. Luckily, I realized that early on, that's not the case. I went to school for 8 years. So I requested tools that I know is going to help me personally. One of the tools I requested was CART. What was awesome was I saved the transcripts. So what I did is I took those transcripts home, I read through them again, and I made some notes. The idea with that is, so when I'm in a classroom, I can just focus 100% on the teacher, so I can focus on learning without distractions. I don't have to worry about trying to multitask, take notes, because everything is being saved. The other thing that helped me through school was the support system. My family has been amazing. The new friends that I made, they understood my situation. They helped when they can. The other thing is the faculty. The faculty, they are amazing. They are there for you. They want to help you. Do not be afraid to ask for help. They will be thrilled. The one-on-one help goes long ways. If you ask for help, they're more than happy to help you. They just want to be there for you at the finish line. I am now a full-time practicing optometrist, so an eye doctor. So I'm both seeing both hearing and deaf patients. And this was a long time coming. It was definitely a challenge, and I'm proud of all my accomplishments. And I can only encourage you to find your passion and do not let anything stop you. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. They have that contact information that they can share with you. Otherwise, take care and best of luck.